So I was planning on covering the recent Sniperwolf stuff, but right before sitting down to record this, I found this video. And now I just want to gloss over a bunch of this stuff before we get to the more recent things that she's done. We're gonna open up the notes real quick. She accused the creator called Grogon Gamer of faking her gameplay footage, which is absolutely rich coming from her considering it is pretty widely believed that she herself did that. Like even in the lawsuit from her ex-husband, it says that he recorded the gameplay for her and she like mimed to it. She admitted in a scarce video that she struck a vid and then took it down because she just didn't like it. She may have lied about another YouTuber, calling him a sex offender. She claims she figured this out by using the DMCA stuff on YouTube to look up personal information about him. She lied about being a really high rank in Overwatch, and then when another creator called her out on it, she entered the comments section and started lying again. And then she uploaded a vid that's like trying to eat for 24 hours on $1, and then it made a bunch of people mad because she says this about a family trying to pay for groceries in front of her.
Bro, the people in front of us are trying to do this challenge too because we've been waiting here for like 20 minutes and they're trying to get it under a certain amount. They've swapped out like 5-6 things right now. They swiped the card. That's a good sign. I'm getting impatient.
And then after the backslash, she starts going on I guess Snapchat or Instagram, one of those places with the filters, to try and defend herself.
The husband and wife, they both had iPhone X's. The kid had a tablet. And then people are saying, oh, you're making fun of them because they don't have any money. First of all, I wouldn't do that. Second of all, why they took a long time and why I was annoyed is because they kept trying to get things for free that was on a coupon, but they were giving them other things.
Alright, before we move on, I have a question. Why is it that when an internet personality gets into hot water and then they decide to defend themselves in like a Snapchat story or Instagram story or whatever, it's like they could be facing grooming accusations, but they'll still feel the need to put the cat filter on or something? Like it feels compulsory whenever these people are on a Snapchat story, they have to put a filter on no matter what. Like in the grand scheme of things, what Sniperwolf did here was not that serious, but I'm pretty sure I've seen like an online content creator, they've been called a pedophile or something by people, and then they come and respond to it on Snapchat and then they have a stupid filter on. There are a few more things I could cover, like how she's apparently very, very mean to women who wear makeup and get like plastic surgery, despite the fact it seems like she gets both of those things done herself. But I want to get into the bigger things now. So Jax Films, older YouTuber, he has quite a few qualms with Sniperwolf and her videos. He considers them basically just freebooting, and he actually got in contact with a bunch of people who had their videos used in one of Aaliyah's videos. She espouses that she always asks permission from the people to use their stuff in her vids, but Jack says that's quite the opposite. These people were never in contact with Sniperwolf. Now, I'm going to defend myself really quick, even though nobody asked. And in that vid that I made, that what did you do to your car, dude? I did not ask for those people's permission to put their cars in my vid. However, A, I have no idea how I would find some of these people that own these cars. B, I was making fun of their cars, and I was going to blur their names out anyway so that just some 12-year-old maniac doesn't see my vid and just start trying to harass them and like doxing them and mailing them like dead rats or something. And C, okay, never mind, there is no C. Those are my only two reasons. Anyways, back to Jax Films. On top of his critique videos that he made, he decided to go a little hog wild and make a parody channel called JJ Jax Films, where he basically just reacts to Sniperwolf's videos as she reacts to other videos, and he plays a little bingo game where the spaces are filled up by common things that she does. Now I'm going to have a hot take. After seeing all of this and putting myself in Sniperwolf's shoes, I would understand being a little creeped out. I feel like if somebody like incessantly made parody videos about me, I would be a little creeped out. Like the critique videos aren't bad, but the amount of these JJ Jax Films videos that are on this channel, I understand being a little uncomfortable. But you know what an uncomfortable person doesn't do? They wouldn't post on their Instagram, should I go to Jax Films' house? He lives 5 minutes away from my shoot. And what a fearful person especially wouldn't do was actually show up to that person's house in the middle of the night, record footage of said house in the middle of the night, and post it to their Snapchat story. I absolutely love the caption she chose here. Let's talk like adults. My sister, there are so many other ways you could have contacted him. Like show up in a live stream of his, email him, snail mail him, carrier pigeon, I don't know. And I don't know how true this is. Allegedly, there are people out there who genuinely believe that she just wanted to talk and are like, why is Jack so afraid? She's not going to do anything. She just wanted to talk. No, no, listen, not buying that for even a second. 0% chance she just wanted to talk. She wanted to spook him. And there is also an argument about, is this actually doxing? I mean, his information was publicly available. Apparently, there are just white papers, like white paper websites where you can just look for people's public information. In my opinion, even if we can't consider it doxing, which I feel like there's a strong argument to say we can, but even if we don't consider it doxing, what she did was still creepy and just wrong. Even if you want to consider what Jax is doing as harassment, which it is a little weird, but I don't consider harassment. But even if you do, you could just report him. You're freaking Sniperwolf. You're basically a YouTube golden child. They'll listen to you. Heck, look at what happened with Quantum TV. He got his fans to mass report Actman, and Actman's channel got pile-drived by YouTube. You're freaking Sniperwolf. Quantum was just some random nut job. I'm confident you could do something similar to Jack's films. Don't do that. But I'm just saying. And also, I just want to gloss over this. This is apparently Sniperwolf's sister. She referred to the Jack's films tweet. She goes, dang, does he not know how to fight or something? Girl, do you? Like, if somebody did this to you, would you want them allowed on the streets? Also, I have no evidence for this, but guarantee you, if Jack's films actually did square up with Sniperwolf, her sister would want him in solitary confinement. That's my opinion. Not to mention, Aaliyah was arrested for armed robbery at one point. So imagine if Jack actually did walk outside. It's not out of the question that things would get violent. Anyway, so this all happens, and people start digging through Sniperwolf's channel because, I don't know. Why not, I guess. And people find some very interesting stuff on her Omegle videos. So way back when she was like 24, by the way, Sniperwolf is like 30 now, but back in 2014, there was a video of her matching with what looked like two teenagers on Omegle. And she says, hey, if you twerk for me, I'll show you my boobs.
I'll type it.
Can you do that?
Come on.
Ooh, for real?
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah, let's go. Come on. No, come on, let's do it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's fucking awesome. Yeah. Let's get the little guy, too. I wanted to see the little guy. Come on. Both of you. Just twerk together.
Together?
Oh, I can't see. Move the camera. Just a little bit. I couldn't see. Oh, yeah. You're really good at it. Yeah. Let me see the other guy do it.
Yeah.
Let's see the little guy. Oh, someone came in. Is that your mom? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Get your mom in here. Let her twerk too. Yeah, your son's doing all this for tits.
Now, I'm sure you can see why this is an issue if it turns out that these kids who look like teenagers are actually teenagers. And I'm not even touching on those comments she's making. Let me see the little guy do it. Bro, could you not have worded that better? You sound like, ugh. And is the mom actually in the room? Why is she okay with this? Oh, and the Twitter account that I found that had this video on his page. So he had a YouTube channel with 0 videos on it, by the way. He was going to upload eventually, but as of this moment, it was bone dry. And after uploading that video, YouTube banned his channel. I don't know if this was just a coincidence or if there's some, questionable things happening. I mean, I know the YouTube Twitter account affects policy enforcement in some way. Remember when Penguin Zero got that strike for his video where Mickey Mouse curb stomps that dude, and then Markiplier's like, hey, I uploaded this video and I didn't get a strike. And then YouTube proceeds to strike his video too after he types that. I mean, there's a few reasons his channel could have been banned, but it's not impossible YouTube did this out of spite. But I'm not done yet. This gets even worse. According to Drama Queen, there are even more vids of Sniperwolf showing off minors in very sussy situations on her Omegle vids. She's privating the vids and cutting things out of them too, but at one point you could find minors making out in her vids. There's another of a minor, you see his erection, and this one where Sniperwolf is talking to this girl. She's like, hey, I'm a 15-year-old girl, talking to a 16-year-old girl on Omegle, and then the 16-year-old says, hey, do you want to show each other our boobs? And Aaliyah's just okay with all of this happening. She didn't say like, no bro, don't do that at any point. And the girl lifts her shirt up to, and she blurs it in the video, but you could still see it. It's like one of those see-through pixelated blurs. Like she blurred it, but you can clearly tell like the shape of the boobs. And you could find this video on Twitter. I don't think I'm gonna put this in the vid, dude. I'm not about to get a visit from the party van over SS Sniperwolf. Like listen, even if Aaliyah was just joking about getting those kids to twerk or getting this girl to flash her boobs, or like she didn't think they would actually do it, you still could have not put this in the video. Now allegedly that last girl, people are saying that video is actually of a cam model and the person she's talking to is a bot trying to drive people to a campsite. I don't know if I believe that, man. I just don't. And even if that is true, it doesn't explain everything else, doesn't excuse it. This lady's twisted, man. But I'm not gonna let Evan off the hook either, her ex-husband. I think he was editing these videos too. He's just as responsible as she is, in my opinion. Like if we were to believe everything Evan said in his lawsuit, like how he basically did everything for the Sniperwolf channel when it started, like writing, directing, editing since like 2013. Like, he put that stuff in the video. He should not get off the hook for this. I know Aaliyah's like the face of the channel and she's like the big controversial creator right now, especially after what she did to Jack's Post. But I'm watching you, Evan. Don't think you're invisible. Anyways, that's all the info I've gathered as of recording. Take care, y'all. And don't let your kids talk to Sniperwolf on Omegle.